So, guys, I know I have been going away for a long time, but I'm sorry I have too much stuff going on. I was trying to do too much things at one time. But TikTok, me seeing people pay people online to show them how to get remote jobs, I choose to come back to try to help people for free. So, we are on USA Jobs. This is a federal job search, federal government website to look for. I know that sounds chopped up, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. So, anywho, we just gonna, y'all know how I do. I just jump right into it. So, we're gonna search remote right here. Now, you see, do not press space after remote because if you do, it'll just come up with remote Oregon, which I have never heard of. So, you'll just type in remote and then you'll show only show remote jobs. So you'll go to the side. If y'all hear anything in the background, that's my cat playing with his toys. So, anywho, for me, I always put open to the public and veteran because I am a veteran. If you have been a federal employee or you are a federal employee right now, you could possibly do competitive service as well. Well, we're just going to do these two. Now, you can scroll down to pick other stuff that might apply to you if you're a military spouse, if you're a National Guard, student, individuals with disability. Now, when this says individuals with disability, we'll get more into that in a different video if you want to. But if you're Native American, part of the Peace Corps, you can click all these that apply. So the GS level, if you already been an employee with the GS, with the federal, you already know at GS level. We're not going to get into that, but I will do more videos if y'all like this video. To give you more insight to federal jobs if that's what people are looking for. But for now, we're just going to do open to the public and veterans. So here is where I would either go to close date, and that's when you will see the jobs that close either further away or in a couple of days. Like you see some that it starts off closing today. I like to do both of them. I like to see what was open today, for example, so I'll put an open date in descending. So this give me an idea of new jobs that just recently opened. So you would just scroll down. You can do whatever you would like, but some people that's not familiar with USA Jobs don't know to go ahead and change this. So we're just gonna pick something human resources. So when you click on it, it will give you basically a summary of the job. You'll see right here the pay. Now, this is a GS-13. I don't think you can just jump into a GS-13 level. I think you have to be somebody that was already in the federal government. But this is just to give you an idea of what to expect. Now, let us go to something. I want to use something to where you don't have to be a GS level because I know some people are kind of discouraged because they feel like you have to already be at a GS level. So you see that I switched the grades and we're gonna do something. Let's try to pick. Let's see what we can pick. Social science program coordinator, because that's something I would be excited to do. So you will see messages like this once the application get to 50. It says once the application gets to 50 it will close. A lot of times it don't, but they will only look at maybe those first 50, not all the time, because who knows, those first 50 could not qualify for the job. So you'll scroll down, you'll see no drug testing needed, security clearances other. This is where it gives you the duties of the job. Now you're going to keep scrolling, make sure you read everything. And then this is why I say you don't necessarily have to be a GS level. You can start in as a 9, as a 7, sometimes as an 11 due to education, or 12 sometimes, depending on that job and what their basic education requirements. For this one, if you have a bachelor's degree or higher in behavioral or social services, you can put in for this job. Now, the minimum requirements, it does say you have to have at least 1 year to a GS level. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to have had a GS or a federal government job. You can be in the civilian side, and then the way your resume is written, they do look at how that equals to the GS or the government side. And this will explain everything, how your education and your, say if you just have education, how that will apply, or if you have education and experience. So do not be discouraged if you would like a federal government job. So, and you would just click apply. You would have to make an account. I will also do a video on making a USAJobs account, as well as hopefully helping y'all do resumes, because some people can feel very discouraged when it comes to resume writing, especially for federal jobs. But basically, the federal jobs, this is the most I've seen remote jobs on here, and some of them, please read them. Please beware, they will say remote, but the only ones I've seen is for, I ain't gonna say the only ones, but maybe a lot of them I've seen is for the CDC. A lot of them will say remote, but then they'll say, oh, this one is a straight remote job. Let me try to find one to give to show y'all. Because a lot of the CDCs normally say remote, but then it will say you will have to live in like 50 miles of that CDC, and it always seems to be Atlanta. So I can't find one. So maybe all of those are closed, or who knows. Let's see. Let's see. So you see, it does says remote, but it says, yes, this position only allows for remote work within a 50-mile local commuting area of the agency work site in Atlanta. So make sure you read and pay attention. This is probably the longest video I did on this YouTube, but please like, thumbs up, and share, and I will show more on USAJobs if you would like. Let me know if you want more federal or more like non-federal. Y'all already know, tell a friend to tell a friend, so we can be a friend.